It is officially Madden season, and in honor of that, I want to give back to the community. So we're doing a little giveaway. 3 $25 gift cards to 3 lucky winners, and all you have to do is be subscribed to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, and then DM me proof of you doing those things over on Twitter. It really is that easy. Links for all my socials are always down in the description. It doesn't matter if you're Xbox or PlayStation or even PC. Anyone can enter, anyone can join, and the giveaway will end on 8/27, a week after the official launch of Madden 22. What's going on, guys? Today we have our first offensive tier list of Madden 22, and today we're starting with the cornerbacks. Before we hop into it though, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers. With the subscribe button, turn notifications. We post daily Madden 22 content, and also leave a link for my Twitch channel down in the description. Once the full game does come out on the 17th, I'll be streaming basically every single night, head to head, doing all that fun stuff that we did back in the Madden 21 days. But yeah, the shout out today goes to my man, Sad Lions Fan. Shout out to the Sad Lions Fan for commenting the emoji on last video. Okay, so here is the cornerback tier list. We're going to start at S tier with Jair Alexander. He's a very solid card with 86 speed, 88 man, 82 zone, and I believe he's got, 85 zone and 82 press. So because that man coverage in that zone is so high with the 86 speed powered up to 87, he's actually a really solid cornerback, but not powered up. 86 speed, I do still value having high man and high zone to start the year, but I still value that speed just that much more. There are some people that you're going to see who have like Jalen Ramsey, Jair Alexander, but that's because they value having good man and high zone and stuff like that, which in this year's game, I've noticed that everyone just gets burned because it's really hard to play defense. I feel like this year it's kind of hard for me to do defensive players because I really haven't seen many that play well because no one's playing defense right now. All the games I've been playing are just absolute shootouts. It's kind of crazy how hard defense is right now, but there is rumor of a little patch coming out at some point. So if that patch does come out, hopefully it does change the way like Blues play and how defense is played, but it is what it is. Jair Alexander at S tier. Then we got Charles Woodson, William Jackson, Trey White at A tier, B tier, Bryce Callahan, Jason Verrett, Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, Kendall Fuller, Marcus Peters, C tier, Roby, Fuller, Harris, Moore, Rhodes, Bradbury, and at D tier we got Mike Hilton, Desmond King, Casey Hayward, AJ Boye, and Richard Sherman rounding it out. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. The first card we're looking at today is going to be Fabian Moreau. So I usually don't do this to start tier lists, but I'm going to go ahead and start today's tier list with the guy who I think is the best. 84 team builder Fabian Moreau, Falcons chems. He's got 90 speed, 91 acceleration. He's the fastest cornerback that we've seen so far this year at 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Even though that man in that zone and that press isn't high enough, I've seen this dude get bailed out by his speed on numerous occasions. He's also 6 foot, so it's a pretty good height for a cornerback. He's not like 6'3" or anything crazy like that, but 6 foot is solid height. With the good speed, the card plays really, really well. And yeah, the speed definitely does bail him out a whole lot. So without question, Fabian Moreau going to the top of S tier. I think he is the best corner in the game right now. I do feel like, yeah, we're probably about 2 weeks out from him not being that because EA is, I'm sure, going to drop a cornerback that can play man and also has maybe, if not the same, better speed than Moreau. So for now, Moreau at S tier. Okay, so now we got another team builder, and that is the 84 Jonathan Jones, 87 speed, 88 acceleration. Good man at 80 is actually pretty good on a card with speed like this early in the year. 85 COD with an 80 press, and I just almost knocked over my cup, but yeah, 76 pursuit too, which is pretty good against the run as well. And honestly, yo, the Patriots theme team is pretty solid right now as far as corners go. They're gonna have JC Jackson, Stefan Gilmore, and now you have this this Jonathan Jones card at corner. Pretty solid to start the year for the Pats theme team. And they also have that Cam Newton card, who's all right. He's nothing special, but I'm gonna put Jonathan Jones right behind Charles Woodson. Actually, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll throw him in front of Charles Woodson for now. I do like the fact he has the one better speed and also pretty good against the run too. So I'm gonna throw Jonathan Jones in front of Charles Woodson. But yeah, that Pats theme team, man, they're pretty solid as far as their DBs go. So next up, we have the Dynasty Edition pre-order Deion Sanders, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who did pre-order the Dynasty Edition are still waiting on your Deion Sanders to show up on your account. But I have used this guy on Next Gen Xbox for whatever reason. The pre-orders did roll out. I don't know why they did, but they did. But yeah, 85 Deion Sanders. He's got 88 speed, 88 acceleration, very athletic card, good kick returner as well. And his after the catch stats, even though they're not on here, he has 99 juke, like crazy high COD, a really high break tackle. It doesn't really make sense why his after the catch stats are so high, but for some reason they're not on MudGG right now. But after the catch, Deion's a monster. Definitely will be my kick returner. for the foreseeable future. But as far as being a cornerback, has good man, has good zone, and also obviously has Deion's animations. I have seen Deion get beat over the top every once in a while, mainly because of that press, and I'm just trying to figure out what to play. Whenever I try playing man, I am noticing that press does make a difference. So 71 press does get beat over the top every once in a while, but that's not gonna sway me too much. I still think that Deion is an S tier cornerback, probably towards the bottom of S tier, but still S tier nonetheless. That is what I'm doing with Deion Sanders. So next man up is the Jaguar team builder, Sidney Jones the fourth. And yeah, he's got 85 speed, 88 acceleration as far as man and zone goes. He's pretty solid as far as man goes, zone under 80, as well as that press under 80. He also has pretty good pursuit as well, and he's also a 6-foot cornerback. Slot archetype corner, I'm not sure if that really matters for any abilities, but it doesn't really matter. Sidney Jones, I still think he's not A tier. I'm going to throw him down here at B tier. Right in front of Jason Verrett. Okay, so next man up is the rookie premier demon, J.C. Horn. 89 speed, 89 acceleration. You combine that with good man, good press, and 77 pursuit. J.C. Horn's a monster, and he's 6'1 as well. I'm telling you right now, you guys really thought I was about to put Fabian Moreau over J.C. Horn. I mean, even though Fabian's faster, this one could be debated, but I'm going to put J.C. Horn in front of Fabian. I really feel like I'd rather have the slightly better man coverage, the slightly better press, and the slightly better pursuit, and the jumping, and the 1 inch on the height as well. I think I'd rather have JC, even though he's got, I guess, -1 speed, 1 less speed than Fabian. Still give me JC Horn at the top of S tier. So next up, we got the 81 overall Marshawn Lattimore, and outside of him having 86 speed and 87 acceleration, the card is not that great. I'm not going to lie to you. The man coverage is at a 74, the zone at a 72, and then the press at a 75, and the pursuit under 70. So where's Marshawn going? I don't think he's that great. If he had, like, say he had like 84 speed, he'd probably be down in this conversation. But because he has that 86 speed, let's throw him right in front of Sidney Jones. I guess if you could debate this swap here, I mean, actually, no, I think Sidney's probably better. I like Sidney's stats a little bit more, even though Sidney has that 1 less speed. But Marshawn could also be powered up, but I don't know. It's kind of weird, like, comparing. It's kind of weird having to pick either the speed or the man coverage this early in the year. I don't know which one's actually better, because like I said, all defensive players are not playing good. It doesn't matter what corner you have. They're really not playing that well. Yes, some do play better, but right now, defense is just so bad that it's so hard to tell which one is actually better. Okay, so next up, we got the 85 Marlin Humphrey, and just like Saquon Barkley, Marlin Humphrey will be getting a Superstar MVP card on the same exact day, the 27th, so be ready for this Marlon Humphrey card to dominate. Maybe not this card, but a Superstar MVP card is going to dominate. That's why his power-up is actually not that expensive. I actually might go out there and go get Marlon right now, just to kind of get ready for that card whenever he just come out on the 27th, because he's going to be a monster. But yeah, 84 man. Yeah, the main reason is the man coverage. Also going to have pretty good zone on that next card. But on this card, 84 man with 79 zone, 85 speed with 86 acceleration. But again, because he has that good man coverage and good zone and decent zone, I'm going to throw him at B. I'm going to throw him at A tier, actually. I think he's an A tier cornerback. Marlon Humphrey cards, they always just play very well. So Marlon Humphrey, I'm going to A tier. Alright, so next up, we got the 82 Darius Slay, and I really actually like this card for budget teams or for budget players, no money spent guys, even though there might be better options. For like 16K, this guy's got 86 speed, 85 acceleration, and actually has like better man than a lot of these guys down towards the bottom tiers that might have 86 speed. But I do like Darius Slay cards. They always do play well. I feel like they could have gave him, I guess, slightly better zone maybe, but Slay's all right, also decent pursuit and stuff like that. I mean, if we think back to his MUT Hero card last year, that card was an absolute menace. This card's nowhere close to that, but still a B tier cornerback in my opinion. For 16K, he's actually a pretty good option. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so now we got another pretty solid budget option, and that is the 83 Denzel Ward for going for 24K right now. He's got 87 speed with 88 acceleration. Pretty good man, good zone, good press. As far as stopping the run, he's not doing much, but honestly, this early in the year, it's either you're gonna have a fast cornerback or one that can, I guess, stop the run decently. I mean, there's not really any corners that can stop the run right now. If you can get outside with a guy like Derrick Henry, no one's tackling him out there. No corner is gonna get him consistently every single time. But yeah, Denzel Ward, definitely a solid card, very athletic. One card that I definitely like, and another really good budget option. Like I said, let's throw him right in front of Jonathan Jones, and he's going for 24K. So man, so hop on him if you can. He's a really, really good option. So next up, we have the 87 JC Jackson, man, and I cannot wait for the full game to come out so I can grind for this card because he looks so good, man. 87 speed with 89 acceleration, has a power up, so you can get him to 88 with 90 acceleration. But the most impressive thing to me is that he actually has legitimate coverage stats, like 86 man with 82 zone. I mean, the play recs there. This card is he's just really nice, man. Really well-rounded. I think he's going to be a really good card. I mean, I've faced him multiple times. Very frustrating to face. He's definitely put up a fight, unlike a lot of the cornerbacks in this game that I've faced so far. But JC Jackson, definitely S tier without question. I guess you could maybe debate him over Fabian. You could, but give me the speed. It's actually pretty close. It's actually pretty close. Like, JC Jackson powered up. It's pretty close to Fabian. It really is, because he can actually play man. Like, he's got 86 man coverage with good acceleration, and he's also, I mean, he's 5'10". That's not big. That's not that big of a deal, but JC Jackson, definitely a monster. Definitely a card that if you were on the fence, if you wanted to grind for him, if you weren't going to grind for him, I say you go out there and try to get him. I'm definitely going to try to get him because this card is just, he's a monster, man. Look at him. All right, so now we got another team builder cornerback, and that is the Sean Murphy Bunting, 84 overall. He's got 88 speed, 88 acceleration. As far as man and zone goes, pretty solid there too. Good jumping, is a good height at 6 foot. Really can't complain with Sean Murphy Bunting. Just a really solid card. I've seen a lot of guys with him. I faced him a few times. Definitely a playmaker out there. Let's throw him right behind Deion Sanders. I do still like Dion, slightly better man and a slightly better zone. Even though I think, you know, they have the same exact speed. Yeah, so definitely give me Deion Sanders over Sean Murphy Bunting. But either way, Sean Murphy Bunting is an S tier cornerback. All right, so now we have the 84 Ginoris Jenkins. The card also has 84 speed, but really good acceleration, good COD, good agility, 80 man. And honestly, if he had like maybe 86, 87 speed with that tackling, this card would actually probably be pretty solid. But in my opinion, 84 speed, even though the acceleration is pretty solid, I probably still wouldn't recommend him. I still think he's a pretty middle of the line cornerback in my opinion. So let's throw him. We'll throw him right in front of Kendall Fuller. He's solid, but with that 84 speed, I think that there are definitely better options in the game right now. Even though he's got 83 tackling, that's pretty crazy to me. Okay, so next up we have the 88 Shaquille Griffin, another pretty solid budget option. As far as like actually having legitimate coverage stats, he's not really that good. But as far as being an athlete, 87 speed, 86 acceleration, pretty solid, as well as being a 6 foot cornerback, good height. But even though like Denzel Ward and him, I guess are kind of similar because they're both really fast and also both are going for a good price. But right now, Shaquille Griffin's going for about 13K less than Denzel Ward, but Denzel Ward by a mile because Denzel actually has like coverage stats, unlike Shaquille Griffin. I still think Griffin is an A tier, but definitely a bottom A tier guy. The speed can only take you so far, you know what I mean? And like his coverage stats at a 72 man, 70 press, like yeah, I'm gonna throw him at A tier still because he has that good speed and can be powered up. So I'll throw him at A tier for that reason. But outside of that, the card is not doing much. Okay, so we have our final team builder on today's list, and that is the 84 Luxurious Snead. We all know where Luxurious is going. He's always a monster. 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 88 jumping. The card is 6 foot as well. 77 pursuit, and has pretty good man, zone, and press stats as well. So Luxurious Snead, easily an S tier cornerback. But where in S tier is he? I'm going to throw him right behind JC Jackson. I do think it's very close. It really is close. But I was kind of hoping when I first saw this Snead card that they gave him some better run support. Even though he has that 77 pursuit, I remember back to his limited time card from Madden 21. He was really good at run support. This card I thought might be a little bit better. I mean, he's still really good. He's still really, really nice. Don't get me wrong. But I think he needed that just a little bit more to get over JC Jackson. So yeah, I'm going to throw him right behind JC Jackson, but still a really solid option at cornerback. So now we got the 80 overall Dante Jackson, and I honestly probably should have ranked Shaq Griffin and Dante Jackson just together because they're very similar cards. Both are just really fast and can't really play that good at coverage. But yeah, give me Dante Jackson over Shaq Griffin. He has that one better speed, even though he's got slightly worse coverage stats. They both have bad coverage stats anyway, so it doesn't really matter which one you pick there, I guess. But yeah, Dante Jackson, he's still A tier because of that speed, but the coverage stats are just absolutely atrocious on him. Okay, and we are now down to our final two cards, and we have the 86 Stefan Gilmore. He's got 85 speed with 86 acceleration, 86 press, but the man in the zone at 84, 83 is still pretty good in Stefan Gilmore. I'm surprised his tackling stats actually aren't better. I feel like this card does tackle very well, but he's 6'1", 202 pounds. I guess he's kind of more of a physical corner because he has that good press at 86 too. So Stefan Gilmore, he's definitely a solid card. Is it enough to put him in S tier? In my opinion, No, I do not think he's an S tier cornerback. That one could be debated a little bit, but I'm going to throw him at high A tier. And honestly, you might be able to debate Bunting, Marlin Humphrey over him. But for now, we'll throw Stefan Gilmore at the top of A tier. And finally, last but not least, we have the 88 overall Jalen Ramsey. He's the highest cornerback on today's list, but is he the best? Is he the best cornerback? In my opinion, he's not. But 85 speed, 87 acceleration. If we look down there, he's got 88 man, 86 zone with 89 press, so powered up, 90 press. Unfortunately, does not hit that man coverage threshold when powered up. Maybe if you somehow get like some strategy card that helps boost that man coverage and get it to 90, that's a big W. But this card does play well. Don't get me wrong. He definitely is an S tier cornerback, but I don't think he's better than like a JC Horn or better than a Fabian Moreau or better than a JC Jackson. JC Jackson, yes, might have slightly worse coverage stats, but give me JC Jackson's speed. Give it to me 9 times out of 10, man. And also, I'm surprised that Jalen Ramsey's actually not a better tackler. Yes, he has that 76 hit power, but I'm really surprised that he's not a better tackler. Like, I really am. I'm surprised I didn't give him like at least mid to high 70s in tackling, maybe some higher pursuit as well. But definitely a good card. Is he worth the price? I don't know. That's up to you. But I'm going to throw Jalen Ramsey right here at number 4 on today's tier list. And that is going to round out today's tier list. Our top 5 cornerbacks at Madden 22 launch. JC Horn, Fabian Moreau, JC Jackson, Jalen Ramsey, and Luxurious Snead rounding out that top 5. I feel like that's a pretty solid top 5 right there. Let me know what you guys think down below. I do read every single comment, so please drop your opinion down below on today's tier list. And yeah, if you are still watching, let's comment what emoji haven't we commented yet? Let's comment the panda emoji. Let's comment the panda emoji for a chance to be shouted out in the next video. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.